Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 evil Power Rangers.
A Squad! Let's do this!
Attack!
We don't want any trouble with you.
Well, you got it.
For this list, we'll be looking at the Rangers who went rogue, started out rogue, or were bad to the bone from beginning to end. As much as we love Lord Draken from the Boom Studios comics, we'll only be focusing on the Renegades from the TV series. It goes without saying, but expect spoilers again if you haven't caught up with the series. Feel like joining the dark side? Let us know in the comments who your favorite evil Rangers were.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
Number 10. KORAGG the Nightwolf, Power Rangers Mystic Force. Of all the Power Rangers enemies in the underworld, few have been as formidable as KORAGG the Nightwolf.
After all these years, I'm free.
Motivated by the will of the Master, this armored warrior combats the Rangers with a variety of dark magic and his Zord, the legendary Catastros.
The time has come to take this fight to the next level. Dark Source, Evil Force!
While he's not above the occasional dirty trick, KORAGG prides himself on being an honorable warrior. That likely stems from his human half. That's right, once upon a time, KORAGG was the mighty wizard Leanbow.
I had no memory of my previous life. Everything I did was for the Master.
He's also Red Ranger Nick's long-lost father who was corrupted by the Master. Eventually, Leanbow regained his memories and broke away from his shadowy persona, only for Nick to temporarily become the new KORAGG later on. Like father, like son.
Is this true?
Yeah. And I'm just getting started.
Number 9. Trent Fernandez-Mercer, Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Not unlike a certain other 6th Ranger, Trent was the new kid in Reefside. After accidentally stumbling into Mesogog's fortress, Trent bonds with the White Dino Gem. This turned him into the White Ranger, but with a cost. The gem was rogue and had a mind of its own. Every time Trent morphed, he became a ruthless warrior.
You put up a pretty good fight, but now it's over.
At first, it felt like Trent was trapped in his own body with the gem in the driver's seat. But over time, the gem corrupted him from the inside out until he was equally conniving and devious, morphed and unmorphed.
Good work. 12-stroke engine?
Yeah, sure is.
They don't make 12-stroke engines, Trent.
Mesogog doesn't make monsters that turn people nice either.
No!
Thankfully, he was freed of the evil influence and joined the Dino Rangers with a lot to make up for.
I'm in control of the Dino Gem now. I want to use it to fight with you.
I wouldn't have brought him here if I didn't think he was telling the truth. But only you can decide whether or not you trust him.
Number 8. The Spirit Rangers, Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Harnessing the power of the crystal eyes, Dai-Shi transforms the animal spirits of 3 Pai Shui masters into the Spirit Rangers.
They look like Power Rangers.
While the masters are trapped in chains and controlled by Dai-Shi, their ranger avatars are out on the battlefield. The Jungle Fury Rangers had no choice but to clean their clocks again and again. The Spirit Rangers themselves are pretty awesome, with the concept of being a ranger without actually being in the suit being a fresh and new idea. It's a shame this came from a twisted hostage situation. Fortunately, the Masters are freed from Dai-Shi's clutches, and the Spirit Rangers become a handy backup for the Jungle Fury team.
We summon the animal spirits from within! Power Rangers Jungle Fury!
Number 7. Lord Draven's Army, Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel. Inspired by the comic's Shattered Grid arc, Lord Draven, ruler of another world, planned to destroy the Power Rangers multiverse. How will he do it? With a massive army of Robo-Rangers, that's how.
Welcome, ninjas! Meet my Robo-Ranger army!
He successfully kidnaps 7 veteran Rangers that include Tommy himself to create his own robot replicas for his oncoming invasion.
But unless you got a Master Morpher, you ain't nothing but a cheap copy. This copy's gonna kick your butt.
He could have just stopped at 1 copy per Ranger, but no, his army count is in the hundreds. And he also has a Tommy clone acting as his second-in-command to help his operation move ahead. Thankfully, even a humongous army of cheap copies is no match for the human spirit. the combined power of the veteran and Ninja Steel Rangers and Draven's ambitions. Number 6. Blake Bradley and Hunter Bradley, Power Rangers Ninja Storm. One Rogue Ranger is bad enough, but how about 2?
Obviously, you didn't get the memo. Old Rangers out, new Rangers in.
Enter Blake and Hunter, the Navy and Crimson Thunder Rangers. Lothor tricked these two into thinking that the Wind Rangers' leader Sensei took out their parents. So they teamed up with him to face off against the good guys and were merciless. They wasted no time wiping the floor with the Wind Rangers and kidnapping Sensei. Even after they learned the truth, the Thunder Rangers are brainwashed into brawling with the Wind Rangers all over again.
I don't want to fight you! You don't have a choice.
After a constant back and forth, Blake and Hunter broke free from Lothor's influence once and for all. They both made much better teammates than enemies.
He's back to being Hunter.
A good hunter or bad hunter? Do you know who we are?
Yeah, my friends.
Number 5, the A Squad, Power Rangers S.P.D. Before the B Squad stepped up to the plate, the A Squad Rangers were the best of the best at S.P.D. They had the coolest suits, the best weapons, and broke new ground for the franchise by featuring a female Red Ranger.
You're a girl. Red's a girl?
Right on!
But Bridge could sense something not right about them from the start.
I don't know. Their energy, their colors. Something's off.
It turns out that he was completely right. After being MIA for a majority of the season, the A Squad miraculously returns and reveals their true colors. All of them turned traitor to join the vicious Emperor Grum.
You'll be coming with us, Commander Kruger. You have an appointment with Emperor Grum.
Despite all the training and good they've done, they just threw it away to join the winning side. Unfortunately for them, they chose incorrectly.
You can't do this to us. We're the A Squad.
Looks like you've been demoted.
Confinement time!
Number 4, the Shadow Rangers, Power Rangers Wild Force. The ninja-themed Duke Org Onikage had some wicked tricks up his sleeve. One of his greatest ploys was turning the Ranger Shadows into their evil duplicates, the Shadow Rangers.
Meet your dark side, the Shadow Rangers.
Shadow Rangers?
Although these sinister counterparts could match their respective Rangers' fighting style move for move, that's not what made them so deadly. Whatever the Rangers did to their shadowy clone would happen to them as well. This meant destroying their shadows would lead to their own destruction.
That can't be!
It seemed like a no-win situation until Onikage fell victim to his own ninja trick while battling his own duplicate. With him and his shadow destroyed, the Shadow Rangers vanished out of existence for good. We all felt a huge wave of relief that the Rangers avoided a grim fate. Number 3, Ryan Mitchell, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue.
Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Long ago, Captain Mitchell had to make a difficult decision to save his son Ryan's life. To save his boy, he let him be taken by the demons.
You will not see your son again until his 20th birthday. He is mine now.
Ryan was fed lies about his family and the Rangers for 20 years until he was ready to take them on as the Titanium Ranger. With his power, he definitely gave the Rangers a run for their money. It also seemed like the stakes were higher for the team while fighting him because he was their captain's long-lost child. Ryan had a hard time accepting the truth when they finally told him.
You didn't care what happened to me. That's not true. You let me fall.
But once he did, he quickly joined up with the good guys as the very first non-Super Sentai-based Ranger in the franchise.
Is that all you've got?
Number 2, Tommy Oliver, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Before becoming a legend, Tommy was just the new kid in town. He was brainwashed by Rita Repulsa into becoming her prized warrior, the Green Ranger.
To the fall of Zordon and the destruction of the Power Rangers!
Tommy showed his superiority over his do-gooder counterparts almost immediately. He broke into the command center, put Zordon out of commission, and overpowered the Rangers while laughing maniacally along the way. Thankfully, the Rangers were able to break Rita's spell and return him to the side of good.
What have I done? What you did under Rita's influence. You own the power now. Fight by our side and we can defeat Rita.
After everything that's happened?
Tommy, we need you.
Since that day, Tommy has become one of the greatest Rangers of all time. If he hadn't, well, let's just say that in the comics, Lord Draken showed us what happened if he went from bad to worse. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. DOOMWING, Power Rangers Dino Supercharge.
You Rangers are smarter than we thought. No matter.
Why, you conniving...
Time to meet my Titanomorph Blaster!
MIRACON, Power Rangers Time Force.
Lucas, your reflection.
What's going on?
Crash and the Creeps, Power Rangers Turbo.
All right, Crash. If you creeps are through running, let's finish this.
Soon you'll be running away, Ranger. You may have stopped our music, but at last we have enough firepower to crush you.
The Dark Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Behold, my Rangers! The Dark Rangers! Ha 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 ha! Victory is mine!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, the Psycho Rangers, Power Rangers in Space, and Power Rangers Lost Galaxy.
Well, what do we have here?
I can't believe it.
They look just like... They can't be.
Faster, smarter, stronger, and evil, the perfect combination for our number 1 pick. The Psycho Rangers were the ultimate Ranger hunters. Not only were they able to outfight their counterparts, but they also could learn their enemies' weaknesses. They could even take on human disguises or evolve into devastating monster forms. However, the Psychos' biggest flaw was their obsession with putting an end to their respective Rangers. This led to infighting and them getting destroyed, seemingly at least. But even if they're destroyed, they can somehow find a way to re-emerge from the grave for some much-desired revenge. Yeah! Worst of all, one of the team, Psycho Pink, succeeded at what the other 9 entries on this list failed to accomplish. They destroyed a Power Ranger.
I'm okay. I'll always be here.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.